Okay, hi, Lady Laconia here. This is a little something I made, addressed directly to the cowardly ingrates who insult the service and sacrifice of all our troops overseas by posting ridiculous and derogatory comments on videos meant to commemorate, honor, or support said troops. I try my best not to spam the comment section of videos by replying negatively to such atrocities, but I've pretty much had it up to here, which is very high, and I decided that I should go ahead and give all you lily-livered pansies a piece of my mind. Before I start ranting, yes, I am young, and I've never been in a war. So technically, I'm not in any position to say I think I know how it feels to be in combat 1,000 miles from home. However, I do feel that, since the soldiers, airmen, sailors, and marines of this great nation have given so much for my freedom, I ought to do something in their defense. This isn't anything much, and I don't expect it to get a lot of views or anything. I'm just doing it to let off some steam and let the world know my bona fide little opinion. I had the privilege of visiting a veterans home near my hometown. It was during my senior year, on a school activity. I had written a poem in the veterans' honor, and I read it for them. Afterward, I got to shake some of their hands. I got to one guy, probably in his 90s, and when he shook my hand, I saw, and felt, that he only had 3 fingers left on one hand. He had a lot of other scars, too, still visible after all this time. He fought in what, World War II? Vietnam? I don't know. I didn't get to ask. I've met other veterans, too. Some old, some young. Some with arms and legs intact, some not so fortunate. I think of that sweet old man sometimes, and I wonder, how can this generation be so cruel to people who have given so much? It makes no sense. Well, actually, when you look at it the way I do, it makes some sense. We've been mollycoddled and milk-fed and pampered our whole lives. We haven't been drafted, and we get anything we want whenever we want it, as long as we have enough money. Makes me want to puke sometimes. You want to know why we have all these amazing things and all this technology and easy access? Because people went to war and got maimed for life and died. Otherwise, I bet we'd all be speaking German or Japanese, or maybe even Russian. I don't know. I'm no historian, but I do know enough to understand that what we have is definitely not free. It was purchased with a very high and bloody price. And all we can do is sit on our flabby butts, typing our keyboards, posting idiotic and attention-grabbing comments, just to let the world know how much of an arrogant anus we are. It is sickening. I bet some of you are going to troll this and comment, OMG, you're so emo, or whatever. Go ahead, make my day. I don't bloody care. All I gotta do is hit the lovely little delete button, and poof, there goes your inane babble. Or I just might leave it there, so maybe some honest-to-God patriots can come along and slam you halfway to China. That would be fun. I'm not going to share my political views in this, because frankly, I don't have any to share right now. I'm just here to tell you all you soulless leeches, all you mamby-pamby little cockroaches, that you utterly disgust me, and you need to crawl back into your slimy little hole and cry about how totally incompetent you are. Bunch of insipid hippies. If you can't stand behind the troops, by all means, stand in front of them. I'm sure the terrorists will appreciate your stupidity. Oh, almost forgot. To all the scumbags who made fun of 9/11, I have no words for you. Well, actually, I have some, but I'll keep it brief. You are truly the dregs of society. Thousands of people died that day, and all you can do is try and see how witty or just plain dumb your comments are. 9/11 was a tragedy and an act of incomprehensible indecency. Not a laughing matter. Get it? No wonder some people say that patriotism is doomed. It's because freaks like you have no sense of honor and no conscience, no compassion. Sickening, blatant, raw inhumanity is what it is. Now, to all you military personnel and veterans who patiently sat through my little tantrum, I love all of you so, so much. I believe in America's greatness and that she can be great again, as long as people like you stand and fight for her. And not just on the front lines. I mean back home, by respecting our flag and promoting morality and decency, by being who and what you are, warriors. Maybe someday I'll get to meet you in person and snap off a salute once I'm in the service. Who knows? All I know is, I feel bound to support you all in what little ways I can right now, and I cannot dismiss the burning fury I feel when I see rampant idiocy blaspheming the sacrifices you have made for my freedom and every other American's. That's all I had to say for now. Lady Laconia, over and out.